Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, The Intersection. This is our first quiz, and I thought if I do it like on video and send you the link, it'll be kept there for a long time so you can always review it for a final exam or for another quiz. So here we go. The first one is testing your understanding of the Venn diagram. And you're giving this Venn diagram and says, examine that Venn diagram and answer these questions. And so to answer these questions, you have to really understand the layout. And so if you look at this Venn diagram, you will understand this area here. This area starting from the edge here all the way. This area represents students are in math only. So in math only. And this area represents students who are in art classes only. And this area represents the students are in both math and art. So this is the intersection. So this is math M intersection A. And if the outside here, these are 18 students in college, but they're not in neither one of them. They're not in math, they're not in art. So if we want to answer that right away, how many students are enrolled in neither class? So you can see this is 18. How many students enrolled in both math and art? 7. That's that number there, 7, the intersection. How many students enrolled in math class only? That's the 22. How many students enrolled in art class only? Art class only. That is 14. Hopefully this is now clear to you. The next set of questions, number 2 is examining you or testing you and understanding the concept of union versus intersection. And you're giving 2 sets. And if you can see there are repeat. In this case, there's a repeat elements. And you know the basic principle when we intersect or union the 2 sets, we don't use the repeat elements. So in this case, the answer of A union B is A, B, C, D. And then the intersection is the same thing. What are the 2 common elements in both sets? And again, it gives you the same, it's the same answer, A, B, C, and D. Write the C, write the B is an element of A. Again, I gave you a sheet of all the symbols. So to do this, you will write, you're writing B as an element of A. So B element A. And write J is not, so J is not part of that. And then this symbol, cross it like that, and then A. Number 3, write the what is the function domain of fx assigned 2 over x. 2 over x. So you can this is pretty easily to, you can see it right away. You can say it's all real numbers such that x not equal 0. So to write this in a set notation, we can say we're looking for x here, so we can say we have a set symbol like that, okay? And then here's x such that, like what we did in class, such that x not equal to 0. We can say the Super Bowl, or SB in this case. So we can say Super Bowl played in Los Angeles such that the Bengals versus Rams. Now here's another one it should be very easy to see. We are looking at the set A such that all integers, positive integers, you can see they're all positive integers, such that z not greater than 30. All right, so that's the page 2, I guess, in your quiz. Let's look at the last page. In the last problem, we have 3 teams in a college. In this case, we assumed it's Wright State University. And these are the basketball and the volleyball and the football. And we're going to look here. There are 21 are in the basketball team. Doesn't say only in the basketball team, so remember that. And there are 26 are in the volleyball team, 29 are in the football team. And 14 of these players, 14 of them, they play in the volleyball and in the basketball. 15 are in the volleyball and football, and 12 are in the football and the basketball. And then 8, they play only, they play in all. They play in all 3 teams. So this is the intersection of all of these 3 singles. So here we go. I'm going to put 8 right here. Okay. Now I'm going to look at the ones that they play. They play in volleyball and basketball. So they play here, volleyball and basketball, and there are 14 of them. 8 right here. 8 of them right here. So 14 minus 8 is 6. So that gives me in this area, that's the basketball and the volleyball. So there are 14 of them because 8 they play, and we don't care how many of these 8, like maybe 2, 2, and 4 or something. We don't know how many exactly out of the 8 they play in the football, how many exactly. That's not in the question. So we don't have to solve for that. And then let's see, and then 15 play 15 of them, they play volleyball and football. So they play volleyball and football. So they're here. So 15, and then we have 8. 15 minus 8 is 7. So we're gonna put 7 here. So total is 15 between the volleyball and the football. And then 12 play football and basketball. So 12 they play football and basketball. So in this area, so we have 8 here, and out of 12, so we have 4 right here. Now, if we look up here, we have 21 out in the basketball team. So 21 are in the basketball, but we can't put 21 here because the 6 and the 8 and the 4 are part of the 21. So 6 plus 8 plus 4, that's 14, and 4, 18 out of 21. So that's 3. So the 3 here only play in the basketball. All right, but that's not so 21 are in the basketball team. So they play, so that make sure that's, you don't just put 21 there. 26 are in the volleyball. So 26 are here. So we're going to take 6 and 8, 14. 14 plus 7 is 21. 21 minus 26, that's 5. So 5 play only in volleyball. And then the last one is 29 in the football team. So the football team here, so we have 7 plus 8 is 15. 15 plus 4 is 19. So 10 play football only. So now the question is, what is the total number of players? Total number of players is all of these numbers. You add them up. Let me change the color here. If you add the 3 plus the 6 plus the 5 plus the 7 plus the 8 plus the 4 plus the 10, you'll come up to 43. So that's the first quiz. Hopefully it was informative and you enjoyed it. The bottom line is we learn, and I'll see you in a class next week. Bye-bye now.